Not only did her statement fail to adequately make her case was not compelling at all. It actually exposed her blind spots on the issue and further illustrates exactly why people do not respect her as an advocate for online safety and social media criticisms.
Now brace yourselves, because Meghan Markle has once again managed to turn a seemingly wholesome family post into a full-blown royal internet storm. Yes, the Duchess of Sussex, broadcasting from her Montecito mansion, shared a series of family snapshots with Prince Harry, Archie, and little Lilibet. Sweet, right? Except eagle-eyed fans spotted something awkward, something so subtle, yet so glaring that it has everyone talking. And let us be honest, when Meghan posts, the world does not just double-tap. It zooms in, analyzes, and occasionally gasps in collective embarrassment, as, oh, here is the hook.
And after all the backlash from her Geneva trip and speech, even the mainstream media was pointing out the hypocrisy in their headlines. Meghan Markle released this statement trying to defend herself, and boy, has she stepped in it.
Imagine curating your perfect family photo, the lighting just right, the smiles perfectly staged, the vibe effortlessly casual, only for the internet to scream, "Wait, what is that in the background?" That is exactly what happened here. Meghan's latest post was supposed to be a warm peek into Sussex family life, but instead, it became a masterclass in how one tiny overlooked detail can overshadow the entire narrative. And trust me, this detail is not just awkward. It is the kind of thing tabloids dream about, the kind of slip that fuels headlines for days. Stay tuned, because we are about to unpack the photo, the fallout, and the bigger picture of why Meghan's posts always seem to ignite more drama than delight. Now, let us dive in. Meghan's Instagram, with its 4.6 million followers, is essentially her personal press office. Every post is carefully curated, every caption polished, every image designed to project the Sussex brand. Relatable yet aspirational, royal yet rebellious. But this time, the curation slipped.
The fact that Meghan Markle made a statement on this topic at all reveals just how loud the hypocrisy allegations and criticisms have grown. It used to just be isolated to the royal watchers who would criticize these types of things or point these types of things out, and slowly but surely more and more media have picked these sort of criticisms up, or these
Fans noticed an object, or should we say, a clue, in the background that did not quite fit the glossy family narrative. It was the kind of detail that screamed, "Oops, forgot to crop that out." And in the world of royal watchers, oops is never just oops. It is dissected, magnified, and turned into a symbol of everything critics claim about Meghan: careless, calculated, or both. Think of it like
now trying to correct the narrative or manipulate the public perception. And just as we've seen with Meghan and Harry's PR strategy over the last, 7, 8 years, even when they were with the royal family, it's always so reactionary. Their PR strategy fails to be proactive in its approach. And then she and Harry are always trying to play catch up and correct things and redefine things and throw context back into things.
hosting a dinner party where the food is Michelin star level, the table setting is flawless, but someone spots a dirty dish in the sink. Suddenly, the conversation is not about the souffle. It is about the dish. That is Meghan's photo in a nutshell. The awkward detail became the dirty dish, and the internet could not resist pointing it out. And let us be honest, Meghan's critics live for these moments. They pounce faster than you can say Montecito. But here is where it gets interesting. Meghan's supporters argue that the detail was harmless, even humanizing. After all, who among us has not accidentally posted something with a stray item in the background? It is relatable, they say. It shows she is not perfect, and that is refreshing. Yet, the critics counter. Meghan knows her posts are scrutinized like royal decrees. She cannot afford slip-ups. Every pixel is political. And in the high-stakes game of royal optics, relatability can quickly morph into ridicule. Let us pause here and consider the broader context. Meghan and Harry's social media presence is not just about family updates, it is about brand management. They are no longer working royals, but they are still global figures. Their posts are their currency, their way of staying relevant, their tool for shaping narratives. So when Meghan drops a post, it is not just a family moment. It is a strategic move. And when that move backfires, even slightly, it feeds into the ongoing saga of Sussex versus the establishment. Meghan,
once she's leading with the Duchess because it's viewed as a shield she wishes to hide behind. But her statement continues, Meg has always been clear that there is a distinction between sharing moments from her life and exposing her children to public scrutiny. Well, let's just pause right here, shall we?
versus the critics, authenticity versus image. Now, let us talk about the timing. Meghan's post landed on Tuesday, a day when royal watchers were already buzzing about other family updates. The royal calendar is crowded, and every post competes for attention. Meghan's awkward detail gave critics the perfect excuse to overshadow the sweetness of the family moment with snarky headlines. "This is embarrassing," screamed one outlet. And just like that, the narrative shifted from family bliss to family blunder. Here is the kicker. Meghan's awkward photo detail is not just about the photo. It is about perception. It is about how every move she makes is filtered through the lens of royal rivalry, media bias, and public fascination. If Kate Middleton posts a family photo with a minor detail, it is brushed off as charming. If Meghan does it, it is headline news. That double standard is part of the drama, part of what keeps viewers hooked, and part of why Meghan's posts are always more than just posts. Let us add a dash of humor here. Imagine Meghan scrolling through her comments, sipping her Montecito latte and thinking, really? Out of all the things in this photo, that is what you noticed. It is almost comical how the internet can turn a background detail into a front-page scandal. But that is the reality of royal celebrity life. The stakes are high, the scrutiny relentless, and the margin for error non-existent. And yet, Meghan's awkward detail might actually work in her favor. Controversy keeps her relevant. Every headline, even the embarrassing ones, keeps her in the spotlight. In the world of celebrity and royalty, obscurity is the real enemy. So perhaps Meghan's slip was not a disaster but a reminder. She is still the most talked about Duchess in the game. And let's be honest, if Meghan's posts were flawless, they would be boring. It is the imperfections, the awkward details, the human moments that keep us watching, keep us debating, and keep us coming back for more. As we wrap this up, let us zoom out. Meghan's latest post is a microcosm of her entire public life. Carefully curated, endlessly scrutinized, and perpetually polarizing. The awkward detail is not just a background object. It is a symbol of the impossible balance she tries to strike between authenticity and image, relatability and royalty. And whether you love her or loathe her, you cannot deny one thing. Meghan Markle knows how to keep us talking. So, what is the takeaway? In the grand chessboard of royal celebrity, even a pawn can cause a stir. Meghan's photo detail may be small, but its impact is huge. It reminds us that in the age of social media, perfection is an illusion, and every post is a potential headline. And for Meghan, every headline, embarrassing or not, is proof that she remains one of the most fascinating figures of our time. Thank you for watching Crown Influence. Stay tuned for more royal revelations, celebrity scandals, and the kind of drama that makes you say, did that really just happen? Because in this world, it always does.